My brother, the more you live in this world, the more the Pandora box flies open every second in front of your very eyes. The more you live in this country, the more the honest nest is rocked every second in front of your very eyes. My brother, my sister, a potpourri of infamous actions and inactions pouring in front of our very eyes every now and then. My brother, my sister, this is the hypocrisy of our system, hypocrisy of a dirty president who should never have been a president of this nation. My brother, my sister, Boabing Asamoah had said something, and this is very important. Hopeson Adorye was arrested on Wednesday. Why? Because he said he did a lot of things to keep his party in power. In the last elections, he confessed that he carried dynamites, exploding those dynamites to scare away voters in the Volta region, his own region. That's where he comes from. According to Boabing Asamoah, Hopeson Adorye confessed this to the President of the Republic, Nana Akufo-Addo, and he was commended for it, maybe even promoted, and he became so close to the president like his jugular vein. My brother, my sister, today Hopeson Adorye has gone to bear open the skeletons in the dirty NPP cupboard. And for that matter, he's been publicly arrested and humiliated and thrown under the bus. Oh, my brother, my sister, I was one of the first people to call for an investigation, and I still stand by that. Hopeson Adorye is a sellout. He loved his party more than he loved the nation. Today we are hearing a new twist to the story. The dynamites were not supposed to frighten NDC voters or voters in the Volta region who always vote for the NDC. For that matter, an explosion of a dynamite would certainly scare them away. And if the NDC loses in the Volta region, then the NPP would have a clearer chance of winning. I don't know how many people see the logic. If you go to no other place but the Volta region to explode dynamites and keeping voters away, certainly you are keeping the stronghold of the NDC at check, or better still, in check. My brother, my sister, and keeping the stronghold in check means that you are giving an undue advantage to the NPP. This guy must not just be slapped with charges relating to only trying to disrupt an election, but also for terrorism and unpatriotism. My brother, he believed more in his party, the NPP, than he believed in Ghana. He sold out his people in the Volta region for cheap, all because he wanted his dirty party to continue being in power. Why do I call it a dirty party? Now, if Boabing Asamoah's story is anything to go by, Nana Akufo-Addo was in the know. He knew exactly where the dynamites were exploding. He knew exactly what they perpetrated against the voters in the Volta region so that they could give an undue advantage to his party. At the time, according to Boabing Asamoah, the president applauded Hopeson Adorye, probably even promoted him, and went on several journeys with Hopeson Adorye as if he was his personal assistant, and he truly was. Today, he's out of the party. He's revealing all the skeletons in the cupboard. They feel threatened, and for that matter, he must be arrested and intimidated. I bow down my head in shame that I live in a country whose president is a terrorist. allegedly. If the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, commended Hopeson Adorye for exploding dynamites in the Volta region, scaring off Voltarians from coming out to vote, and even foreigners alike, then he's a terrorist, a major dirty terrorist. Why did the dynamites not explode in the Ashanti region? Because that's their stronghold. And when we go back into history will tell you that these are a people who have a penchant for explosives, even right in the past. Remember in the days of Kwame Nkrumah, it was the same UP tradition, now called the NPP, that exploded all the bombs from Klungugu all the way down to the Accra Stadium. Anywhere a bomb exploded in Ghana, it was perpetrated by the UP tradition, aka the NPP today. So the same explosives culture is returning into our politics. This time round, started by one hopeless Adorye. I am sad. The people of the Volta region should right now, my brother, my sister, send him into exile. What they need to do is to denounce him and cut him away from the lineage of the Voltarian people. He's no more a Voltarian. He belongs to a certain ethnic group known as the dirty NPP. If Mr. President knew explosives were used and he still went ahead to accept the presidency, then he's a dirty, dangerous terrorist. I don't respect him as a president. How can you sit down and commend a man for exploding dynamites to scare away voters? And when you come into power, you gladly accept it and claim that it is democratic. This is democracy. I thank Yaobabina Samoa for saying this. This is not an ordinary member of the NPP. He wasn't an ordinary member. He was the communications director, a former MP who knew too much about the NPP. I am ashamed of this party. I'm ashamed of you, Mr. President. I'm ashamed of your presidency. No wonder God has rewarded you with a bad economy. You have run all the way to the IMF and the World Bank, yet nothing seems to be working in this country. Hell is ready for you. Satan shall sodomize you. You shall cry and nobody shall help you.